Okay, hello and welcome to my gold making guide. We're here in Whiterun, just outside War Maidens, but this can be done at any blacksmith throughout Skyrim. Okay, I'm going to quickly talk to you about which skills, which perks you're going to need to purchase when you level up. Okay, so as you can see, I've got 100 speech. When you go in, these are what you are going to need. You're going to need the haggling perk, and basically at rank 1 you get 10% better buying and selling prices. At rank 2, which you need 20 speech, you'll get 15% better prices. At rank 3, which you'll need a speech of 40, you'll get a 20% better prices. At rank 4, which you'll need 60 speech, you will get 25% better prices. And at rank 5, which requires 80 speech, you'll get 30%. So you want to go for haggling. You also want to get Illia, which gives you 10% better prices with the opposite sex, and basically it can stack up to 40% if it's opposite gender, because of the points or the perks you've taken in haggling. So after that, this requires 30, by the way. After Illia, you want to get yourself hold of merchant, which you can sell any type of item to any kind of merchant. So that's quite helpful. So if you're at a fish market, or you're at a meat market, or if you're in an alchemy at an alchemy merchant, then you can sell off all your weapons and armor to them. So that's a perk that you basically have to, it's mandatory in order to unlock the next perk, Investor. Now that one is vital for this. You can invest 500 gold with a shopkeeper and decreases available gold permanently. So that's a very good perk to get, and you require 70 speech to get that one. Once you've got that, you want to get Fence. You can buy stolen goods of any merchant you have invested in, but it's not really that great. You don't really need it. But basically, if you steal any items from anywhere, you know, if you stole a couple of items from a town and you try to do it, try to sell it to a local merchant, I'm guessing, although I haven't tried this, that they'll probably refuse to sell it, or they could probably report you to the guards, the law. That's unverified, but I'm assuming that's what happens. But yeah, so you can sell stolen goods if you take Fence. I think you can also get a Fence in the Thieves Guild as well. Okay, so the last but not least is Master Trader, which requires 100 speech. Every merchant in the world gains 1,000 gold for bartering. This again is vital for what we're doing. So with all of those perks in speech, you should get the same price as what I will get. But do keep in mind, if you've got a different speech constellation path, if you took a different route, then obviously the prices will be different. So as you can see, I've got 4 out of 5 haggling, so my buying and selling prices are 25% better. If you've got 5 out of 5, you'll have 30% better prices. So again, it might change to this video, but that is the speech perks you will need to take. Okay, so welcome back to my gold making guide. Now what we're going to do now is you can go to any merchant that you wish, but for our cause we're going to be looking for any blacksmith merchant, because we're after ebony ingots. So ask what they've got for sale. Now the ingots and ore are always found under misc in the person's inventory, so we're clicking, and she does have some ebony ingots here. Again, as I said before, prices will vary between different merchants. So the price here may be different to what's showing on your screen, but it won't be drastically different. Okay, so for our case, it's 218. So we'll buy them from here. So once you've bought them, okay, you can also go inside War Maidens and get them from in here as well. Okay, so he also sells them inside War Maidens, but they're a different price in here. They're 240, and this is what I'm going to base my calculations on from the 240 value. So again, you want to buy all of the ebony ingots that you can find, even the ore, because there is a smelter outside where I just was speaking to her outside. There is a smelter there that you can use to smelt the ore into ingots. So buy any ingots and ore. Okay, so once we've done that, we now need to get ourselves hold of some Deirdre hearts. Okay, so now to get the Deirdre hearts, you're going to want to go to the College of Winterhold. I will show you on the map. This is the College of Winterhold. Obviously it's in Winterhold, and it is in the hold of Winterhold. So there's a lot of holds in winter, or the other way around, or whatever else. Anyway, okay, so once we are at the College of Winterhold, you're going to make your way to the Halls of Attainment, which I believe to be...
No offense.
Through this door. And that person who just went through the door is the person that we're interested in speaking with. Okay, so, alright, once you're in the Halls of Attainment, okay, you want to head up to the first level and look for Enther, who happens to be here. He'll be around this area, or if he's not, then he'll be in his room, which is this room right here. So you have to look around for him. So speak with him, ask him, can we do business? Skip all the rest of the dialogue. I do.
Let's just take a look.
Okay, now under ingredients you'll see that he sells what we need. Deirdre hearts. Now you can come across these various other ways, mainly through the Daedric quest line, which at the same time you discover the Daedric artifacts, which also goes towards getting a trophy. If you discover 15 Daedric artifacts, you get a nice trophy. But this is a place where you can basically just get unlimited Deirdre hearts. He only sells 2 at a time, and they go at 504 gold. So you want to buy those. Okay. Once you've bought them, if you wait a 48-hour period, speak with him again. He will restock the Deirdre hearts. So you can basically just get as many Deirdre hearts as you want. So once you've got all your Deirdre hearts, you've bought all the ebony ingots, we're going to head back now to a forge. Okay, so once you're back at the forge, the blacksmith forge, you're going to now make the weapons. For the purpose of this video, I am going to be making the Daedric War Axe. Okay. Now keep in mind, the value it says there at 1,500 may be different to what a vendor will offer you, but that is its raw value. Okay, so as you can see, it requires 2 mini ingots, which we have already discussed how to get. 2 leather strips. Leather strips you can basically get by either killing animals and then using a tanning rack and making leather that way, and then making leather into the strips. Or you can actually just buy them. It's probably easier just to buy them. And then the Deirdre heart, which I have discussed how to get. Okay, so with everything said, you want to start creating your Daedric war axes. So I can make 2 at the moment. Now once they've been created, you want to go over to here, use the grindstone, as these are weapons, and grindstone is for weapons. The workbench is for armour. So Daedric War Axe, we want to select it. And as long as you've got, you know, the correct amount of ebony ingots which it only takes 1 to upgrade this to a Daedric War Axe Legendary. So you want to select craft it, yes. So craft as many as you need to. As you can see as well with the value, it's now doubled to 3,000. That is the raw value. As I mentioned earlier, this will not be the same value a vendor may offer you for it. So anyway, once that's all been and done and said, you want to now just sell them basically. So what you want to do is just go ahead, what you've got for sale. Keep in mind, considering all the perks I showed you earlier in the speech constellation tree, your prices may be different to mine, but you will be making a profit with similar with a similar setup as mine. So you want to go to our weapons, and as you can see, we can get 2,063 per Daedric War Axe from this particular vendor, which gives me a total profit of 839 gold. So 839 gold profit, and the cost of the materials, which was in our case for the Daedric War Axe, is 3 ebony ingots, 2 to make it, and an extra 1 to make it to legendary on the grindstone. So 720 gold for 3 ebony ingots, and then you've got 504 gold for 1 Daedra heart. So altogether that's 1,224 gold for the costs of the materials to make this weapon and make it legendary. And then once you sell it off for the value of 2,063, you get a profit of 839 gold. So with a bit of patience, you could start your lengthy process towards 100,000 gold, which also gives you a nice trophy. That's what I'm trying to do currently. I'm trying to make loads of weapons, sell them off, and hit that trophy. So anyway, I hope this has helped you guys and girls, and there is more quests to come. And if you liked this video, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and comment below.